Alright, what is up, everybody? It's Lids, and we are back for some more RITE NITE action. And yes, you guys have done it! We're finally there. We have to the point where we have collected enough of our Civil War taxes to finally have our next Civil War. And that will be, as I think someone was just saying, Bratty, it will be next week. We won't go straight into it right now. Just a little bit of time to, allocate all the funds that we've been collecting and put them into the right places. War's a complicated thing, right? It takes a lot of stuff to make that happen. So, we'll do it next week. So, prepare yourselves. That'll be incoming soon. But, we're getting ahead of ourselves for today. Today is just a typical RITE Night, which means, of course, we'll be doing some good old-fashioned multiplayer Pyre, featuring people first and foremost from the RITE Club server. In case you have not heard of said group, well, there you go. There they are. And so, that being said, you guys in chat, you're not off the hook. No. See, there is that red circle with the white L below chat. Click on that, you'll see you have many different options to choose from that you can use to cash in rewards and make requests. Do things like request that we use certain exiles, masteries, talismans, arenas, you name it, it's there. So, without further ado, let's get going. Let me hop into Discord as well. Say hello to the team. Hello, everybody. How's it?
Oh, it is our
The team also says hello.
Welcome.
What's up, Demon Silver Husky? Welcome to the team. So, for our first RITE of the night today, I was thinking that this might be a good opportunity for us to get some new people in on the action, because we had, the whole Solium Cup thing going on for a little while, and we were pretty involved in all that stuff, but good opportunity, now that things are settling down a little bit, at least before the Civil War, to get some new people in. So I was thinking we could get Kiki in on the action. And is there anyone else who would like to go against them? Let me send you an invite now, Kiki.
Sure. It's almost as if this was planned ahead of time.
What? No, definitely not the case, right? Absolutely
no,
not.
Liz is completely putting you on the spot here.
Definitely, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that is
Not
every other week.
planned or anything.
Okay,
I'm
great.
available if anyone needs.
Okay. Yeah, whoever would like to is more than welcome.
You know what? Screw it. I'll play one game.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
I'll go.
Oh, in fact, I even have your name ready to go for play too. So let's do that.
Nog maar time.
Perfect. And so remind me, in terms of teams, who do we want? Kiki, you were saying, I already forget, Essence or
Pyrehearts.
Pyrehearts? Okay.
Yeah.
And I Chastity.
Okay. Pyrehearts for you. Chastity for you. Okay. And Lag Machine just to send you an invite as well.
Mm-hmm.
And are you on Steam right now?
Yes.
I remember what team it is.
I was invisible. Okay, there I am.
Oh, there you are. There you are. This is you, right? I just sent it to the right person, didn't I? I think so. If not, I just sent a Pyre invite to a complete stranger. I don't know. Pretty
Hey,
sure
Ren,
that's your
person,
name.
you wanna play Pyre?
Something like that.
I can't connect it.
Oh, did Nightbot mute you for 10 minutes? Wow, that's extreme, yeah.
Okay, it wouldn't let me connect.
Okay,
Can
let
you
me
invite me again?
resend you an invite then.
Hmm?
there you go. And I suppose we can just throw on the teams while we're at it. So I have Kiki, you listed as player 1. Then Lag Machine, you'll be player 2.
Yeah, there I am.
There we go. Okay. So you're both in?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so we have Knights of the Sea as the first request. Don't think I've seen anything else unless you guys were doing stuff at the very beginning. Let me just double check. I think that was mostly Civil War stuff. And Nightbot muting people, perhaps. Yeah, looks like that's it. Okay, and that's perhaps a good way for us to get started. Warm up a little bit. Nothing too crazy here. So that means we'll go with our random stage, whatever talismans, masteries, exiles you want. All fair game. Remind me, Kiki, you were saying that controller's the way to go. Lag Machine, are you also controller, or do you like mouse keyboard? Sorry, say again.
And that I'll go mouse keyboard now.
Okay, awesome. All right, let's do it.
Wait, but with which presets?
Oh, do we need to change the controls? We can double check.
I think check a bit.
Let's just do that real quick. Just
Sure.
Does this look right?
Yeah. I go with worst presets.
Okay, gotcha. Good to go?
Yeah. Yes.
Awesome.
Ready.
All right. So this will be Kiki here on player 1.
If my controller would decide to work.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, pausing
we-
works, but selecting does not.
Wait, we had this happen last week, didn't we? Where some people were able to use their controllers on the pause menu, but not on the actual rights. How did we get around this? Who was it who was having this problem? Was it Dress Up Geek Out? I feel like it was
That
you.
was me. That was me, and we.
Do you remember what the
restarted
solution
rights.
was?
We restarted the rights, and of course, it always helps to make sure that there are only just enough controllers plugged in as necessary.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. My controller's unplugged, so we're good on that front. Why don't we start a new right? And
Okay.
that way we can just.
Yeah, because I only have one controller plugged in, so.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. And Kiki, I guess you might as well unplug, replug your controller,
Sure.
just in case.
Try.
The classic on and off again, restart thing. Okay, back in. Let's give it a shot.
Round
This
2.
time, round 2, yeah, and we'll have Isle of Kalimur. Okay, it's a little bit more of an unusual arena, but how are we doing
Hey.
now? Okay, perfect. So yeah, free to take whichever exiles, masteries, talismans you want. No requests for any of that stuff, so everything's fair game. So this will be Lag Machine on player 2 here. Everything going okay on your end? Looks like it. Brady's like, yes, Imp Stadium. So Kiki is going, I think that was the Stowaway first, then maybe Sandra second? Possibly. Ooh, with Sunken Shadow as well, okay. Defensive Snadra.
What was I? Yeah.
Did you have a request to Nightbot deleted it? Nightbot was like, no, absolutely not. And lastly, Tamitha here. Ooh, with some speed as well. On the Tailwind Crest.
It was my idea as well.
Harp versus Harp. Tamitha versus Saxiana. I can make Nightbot a little less aggressive, that is correct. But anyways, to start us off here, We have our first Rite of the Night. This is Kiki against Lag Machine. And so, Kiki, welcome to the Rite Club. Happy to have you. Lag Machine with those huge casts from Headwind there. Picks up the orb over to Zoxiana. Backing it up here.
Wow, I'm playing. Wow, nice. Good job, man.
Oh, and look at that! Into the Pyre with Manly? What? Thought that was Wolfred's job.
Imps, please.
They have a mind of their own. Tamitha? There it is. Manly back with it again. No, getting rid of it, dropping a sapling. Zoxiana's turn. Oh, and shoulder smash out of existence. Snadra says, get out of here. Stowaway. Oh, Headwind blocks her. Ooh, and good cast there from Snadra. Stowaway with the orb over to Zoxiana. She's banished. Headwind versus Stowaway. Stowaway wins. Oh, numbing gust. He couldn't use any abilities and probably was planning on jumping over that sapling until, well, couldn't jump anymore.
I got a little excited.
Oh, and another shoulder smash. Snadra, strong defensively, like we were saying. Back over to the Stowaway. Oh, did avoid that. Thought she was about to get banished. Plunges into the Pyre. 20 damage there. It's a close one. 75 to 60 here. Headwind, back to Zoxiana. Zoxiana gets rid of it. Charges in. Ooh, and takes out the Stowaway. And plunges herself. Slight lead now to Lag Machine. Manly down. Stowaway. Stuck in the corner here. Gets the stamina back. And up to jump. Ooh, well-placed sapling there from Manly. Oh, Headwind can't make it in, though. Manly well shielded. Tempest like, let me at him. Same with Zoxiana. Zoxiana takes one out.
Oh, I just threw that. That's just...
Zoxiana, another big banishment. Trying to make enough room, though, to make it in. And does sneak past.
So close.
Stowaway. Stamina back. No, passes over to Snadra. Back to Stowaway. Back to Snadra. Well, that's a lot of range on that jump. Only 20 life left. However, Lag Machine does have a sap. Is there any rekindling? There very well may be. Well, Tamitha trying to find that out. Of course, one score with anyone at this rate would do it, as long as it's a full damage score and not a partial damage throw. The Stowaway, look at that. From around all of the imps, seemingly. Rounds the corner and into the Pyre, and there is 10 rekindling. It's Lag Machine not done yet. And certainly not out of this either. Oh, hey, look at that. Well-timed on the sapling. No one left here for Lag Machine.
Small boy.
Ooh, Zoxiana with some timely defense as well. Escapes, and look at this. It's a close game. One score will do it for either person. Stowaway. Oh, misses it. Stamina's back.
Wow, okay.
Vanished. And Tamitha does it. Well played, you two. Great
That was a
game.
very good ride.
GG.
Excellent. Wow. What a way to start things off.
Yeah.
Oof.
All right. Well done, both of you. So let's head back to the versus mode screen.
And that's it. I have to go.
You have to go? Well, I mean, that's a good one to end on. That was a
Yeah, that was a good match.
well
See you
played.
later, Lag.
And yeah. Bye.
All right. And with that being said, would anyone like to swap in for Lag Machine?
could swap in.
Who's that?
Sheep fella.
Oh, Sheep, it's been a little while. Yeah, let's get you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on vacation.
Oh, awesome. Nice. All right, well, glad to have you back. All right, let me track you down.
Lids is tracking you down.
I got him. I found him. Sent him an invite. Oh, there's no escape. All right, let me change the name as well.
There are currently 16 viewers on your stream. I feel like that's the most we've ever had, maybe?
Oh.
Do you know?
It depends. It varies from time to time. We've been up there.
I've never seen 20 though, have you?
I think we have had 20 on a few occasions, yeah.
Really?
Really?
Fella, remind me your preferred team is the Withdrawn?
Withdrawn, yeah.
Withdrawn? Okay.
I think there was like 17 at one point during the Solian Cup. Never seen 20 though.
I think it's been a while since we were that high up, but, you know, we go in and out. Depends. Sometimes people are busy. What have you. So, we have Kiki now against Sheep Fella. Do we have any requests for this go round, or are we looking to get straight back into things? Don't think I've seen anything unless we were talking about how theoretically there was perhaps chance that Nightbot might have deleted a previous request. I don't think Nightbot will do that. I thought it was
I don't
just
think Nightbot
pure
can.
messages.
I don't think Nightbot can delete like token
Yeah.
reviews. I don't think that's a.
I think it's just messages themselves, so I think we should be in the clear then. Let me just double check. Yeah, not seeing anything else. So we'll just go to our defaults and hop back in. Oh, sorry, remind me, Sheep, are you controller or mouse keyboard?
Mouse keyboard.
Okay, we were already on mouse keyboard, but I think we're on WASD, which may or may not be what you want to do, in which case we can change the
Yeah,
controls.
definitely want to change that.
Okay, let's do that for a second here.
Hey, this is my favorite. This is my favorite map.
Nice.
Mouse preset.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, that's how it's working.
All right. Great.
I'm gonna
Okay.
run something different this time. Oh, wait, this is gonna happen again. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart again.
What? That is strange.
Same issue.
Weird. Okay. I forget. Did we actually leave verse mode, or did we just start a new right?
We restarted and I disconnected and reconnected my controller.
Okay.
Unplug, replug.
The classic text fix. Well, have you tried restarting your
All
computer?
right, there we go.
Okay.
All right, let's do something a little more fun.
Okay. I like where you're headed. Peach is like, Kiki is actually my code name. So Peach is on Team Kiki, it would seem.
I'd select off. That was weird.
Huh. Ooh, a throwing worm. Okay.
I'll try it. I'm not very good with it, but I'll try it.
Not sure if anyone's good with it.
It's tough. How about a quarterback manly, though?
And we're back with this. This is my comfort food, so I have to.
Gertrude as well, yeah? Do you remember that Sheepfella has been a Chrome user in the past?
Kiki dislikes that.
And Barker last, it would seem?
what I want here. Yeah.
Rare beads, always a strong choice. Then for sheep, finishing up with an imp, perhaps? I will swing for the talisman, infinite stamina. And here we go. This time, Kiki on the left is the Pyre Hearts, and Sheepfella is on the right as the Withdrawn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, look at that! Messenger Imp doing some work there, and then Manly misses the target,
Oh my god.
unfortunately.
Okay.
Gilman, he's a speedster, of course. As for throwing talisman, Messenger Imp tracks him down, though. Here's Bertrude. Oh, shoulder smash just as she was about to make it in. Parker, waiting for the stamina to come back. It does. He's blocked as well. And again, Messenger Imp to the rescue.
That's not who I wanted to go to.
Forward blocked from Snadra. Parker jumps. But not enough jumps. He can jump a bazillion times.
Frustrating.
And
A lot of frustrating.
33 damage from Bertrude is a lot.
And that's the lower end of her damage too. They were
Yeah.
the same pile level.
Manly intercepted. Gilman blocked. He's back at it. Might have an angle here. No, Messenger Imp tracks him down. Back to Manly. That speedy throw, it's dangerous. He has the range. But to give him speed as well, it's tough. Tough to stop. Messenger Imp on the offense this time. But stop. Does mean the portal placement is dangerous, though. Bertrude, she has range on her own jump. Gilman, oh, he's speeding past everyone except Messenger Imp. Back to Messenger Imp. Manly down. Messenger Imp avoids that one. Oh, and gets taken out right in front of the Pyre, so yes, that portal location is about as dangerous as it gets. Bertrude doesn't need it. And there you see even more damage. 38.
Yeah.
Gilman takes one out. Arena quite small at this stage. Gilman can't make it over. Snadra gets rid of it. Over to Parker. Parker can't quite make it over.
I never stamina for the double jump.
Messenger Imp works around. Oh, and can't make it in though. Gilman blocked.
Oh, there he goes.
Passed into the sapling at that. Manly, he's within range from there, I think, but gets banished. Parker out of stamina.
My stamina on this curve feels really weird. I could have sworn I was gonna have more.
Yeah.
Or the lack of.
Maybe I messed something up there. I don't know what.
Good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Alright, so let's head on back to versus mode. Let us know if there's anything you guys want to see in particular for any of these upcoming rites. We'll make it happen. Oh. Okay, Horde is going for exiles. And whenever you get the ellipses, you know something big's incoming.
This is just, I don't know, something specific, but I think it might be interesting.
Yeah, what's up, Alma? How are you? Good to see you. So we do have an exiles request incoming from Port, but we're awaiting further instruction.
The order doesn't matter.
Okay, so Nomad with Tailwind. Tailwind Crest, so that's the speedy talisman on a Nomad. Demon with Moon Crest. And Imp with Kerfang. So that's basically a combination of talisman and exile. I can run you back through that when we're actually on the actual selection screen. but it's a combination of exiles and talismans. Anyone else want to add on top of that, or will that be that? And I'm not seeing anything else, so why don't we run with this? Oh, hold on.
Someone's picking an arena.
Peach says the
Oh
boat.
my.
Peach says the boat.
At least you're working with imps and demons. It could be worse.
The hype map.
All right, we'll try it out. So again, it is Nomad with Tailwind Crest, and the order.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can do this in whatever order you want, but Nomad with Tailwind Crest, so that's the Speedy Talisman.
Just gonna do the exact same build. Sure, why not just make her a little faster?
Demon with Moon Crest is one of your other options. And then Imp with Curfang is your last option.
Imp with Curfang.
It's an Imp Cur.
Who would have thought? That's the one that just gives Lucky Break,
Yes.
but not really, right? Gotcha.
It's technically a little bit better than Lucky Break.
Yeah, because I love that. I
60%
love that
versus
skill
50.
already. All right. Yeah, we'll just go back to doing this.
Oh,
Did you just
but
want like
then-
at least one on each team?
Or is it all?
Or are
It's
we
all
doing-
three, right? Red
We're
Horse.
doing all three.
It's all three. It's just the order doesn't necessarily matter.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And to clarify, does
Uh-oh.
Orlek count as a demon, or is he in his own category?
No. Well, he's his own category for this.
Okay.
Sure, that's
so
fine.
no Orleks allowed in that case.
That's okay. They're Jody. Thank you. I don't use demons like ever. Oh god. why
How
is
do
that?
I demon?
Well, I used to play it and I stopped and I don't remember how to. Actually, what I did, I think.
I think we have a few different setups that we've seen people go to with the demons. Anj will stand by Brazen Manor. Others will say Celestial Spike is the way to go.
I think Celestial Spike is funny, but I don't think I'd be able to use it well.
It's quite tricky without Star Splinter.
Yeah. And then what is it? It's Worm with Curfang.
Worm with
Imp
Curfang.
with Curfang.
Oh,
Oh,
Imp
right,
with
Imp.
Curfang.
Sorry, Imp with
Thank you.
Curfang, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, facing
looking
Orlek
for
on the boat
that. I
is,
never
that's
use
chaos.
it. Where is it?
It's
No, that's
the
not
one
tooth.
that looks like a big old tooth.
That one
It
is
is.
there.
The other one. Okay. I was looking at the wrong tooth.
There were a
Titan
lot of-
Tooth, Curved Tooth, yeah.
Jomir's Fang.
There's a lot of teeth.
You could get a 33 damage imp with the last one on the left.
Yeah.
You could. Why not?
Yeah, I'd rather that. That'll be interesting.
Okay, so then the last one for Sheepfella is also Curfang Imp. And Sheepfella says, same setup. Alright, so let's see it. It's on the boat, so anything could happen.
The hype map.
And
You did the
Sheepfella
thing.
did use Celestial Spike. So that means that Jody, at least for sheep, can in fact banish people by throwing the orb at them. And nearly
Wait.
makes it in, but banished just on the doorstep. Kiki's Pyre, who in Shoulder Smash gets rid of Headwind. Who does Kiki want to move forward with? Maybe Snadra? She's gone though. Jody, banished. Other Jody, also banished. Tizo. Oh, nearly flew over that one. Jody's on a hunt though. But so is the other Jody.
Hello, teleporter. Not what I meant.
Yeah. Nobody left now for sheep. In fact, a little bit of time before anyone does come back. And there's your 33 damage in.
Get there.
Snadra, sheep flies over, takes her out. Jody takes Messenger Imp out though. Ooh, however, no one left here for Kiki. Snadra coming back in a second. So now she's back. Can she stop Messenger Imp? She can. Jody back in 1. Here she is. Snadra just hanging out in the corner. Jody on the move. Back to Snadra.
Oh, I didn't get a jump in time.
Oh, and look at that portal!
Ah! I forgot.
33
off
damage
screen, so
there
I forgot about
from
it.
Sheep. So now we're tied. 1 Curfang Imp apiece. Ooh, avoided the Celestial Spike there. Jody trying to do it again. Well, Headwind beats Snadra to the punch. Jody doesn't land the Celestial Spike this time. Headwind does make that in. 20 damage. This is how imps were meant to be played. 33 damage is the way it was meant to be. Now, no prayer beads for either player, of course. That means that this might be an opportunity for another 33 damage. Look at that. That does mean that, I mean, because no prayer beads, I suppose Kiki will not necessarily be immediately scoring with another imp, but it would mean 3 imps would get the opposing player down to 1 fire life, which would be interesting.
No, I can get to the...
Jody. Messenger Imp, back to Jody. Sir Kiki is undermanned here with no Tizo. He is permanently banished after plunging. Messenger Imp. Oh, stop just shy. Snadra on the move. Edwin to block her. Oh, just shy with the cast as well. Snadra can't quite make it in though. Jumps. Shoulder smashes the defender, but loses the orb in the process. Now she plunges. Just playing games with the opponents that time. 14 life remaining for Sheepfella. Of course, is capable of dealing as much as 33 damage in 1 plunge with the imp, so just a couple of scores, and that's enough to do it. Of course, just 1 for Kiki, and then it's game over. So who will it be? Orb free. No, Jody takes it. Sheep probably looking for one of the stronger characters to score, either Jody or Messenger Imp. They'll deal far more damage than Headwind. And ideally, oh, look at that portal! Kiki's on the move! And there it is!
Ooh, good game.
GG's.
Please leave Pyre at 1 HP.
That was so weird.
I mean, that was, I think, 3 imp scores for Kiki. It was just the order in
it
which was not quite enough to get the 1 life Pyre. We've seen it before. I think we may have had 1 Right Night in which we had Dress Up Geek Out versus Ratty, in which there were several 1 life Pyre games a few weeks ago.
Alright, I'm gonna let someone else play now.
Alright, thanks for stopping by, Kiki.
Thanks for having
Happy
me.
to have you.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Alright, and so in that case, would anyone like to pop in to take Kiki's spot? In which case, we'd be looking for someone on controller to go against Sheep, because Sheep is currently on mouse keyboard. That was a good one, right?
You know where you can find.
A controller player, our go-to controller player. And Sheep, are you good to stay in as well, or should we swap you out too?
Could stay in for a little bit more.
Okay,
Probably just
awesome.
1 more.
Yeah, no worries, don't mean to rush you. Just double checking. Alright, so Dugo, you want to jump in now?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay.
I need to log into Steam first. Hold on.
Okay, let me set you up in that case. Let me just throw your name on. Let's see how I will misspell your name today. I think I actually got it right this time. So that means next time I'll absolutely butcher it for sure. That's the way that works, right?
Well, it's not like you messed up Dugo and made Bugo or something.
That would be a first, I think.
Please do not call me Bugo.
I don't know. Right as you were saying that, I was thinking, okay, so now I need to turn on the Beyonders. It does start with a B. theoretically, if I was getting ahead of myself, thinking of Beyonders, it could maybe happen. Mandatory sheep sounds for sheep. Nice.
Okay, I should be online.
Let me send an invite. Or however you say that.
Well, now I know what my name will sound like when someone is in the middle of having a stroke.
Oh dear. Or if we had the robot voices try to say what we type in chat.
Oh, right. Alright. This looks good.
Okay.
Oh, I am not the fireheart.
Yeah.
Haha.
Okay. Any requests for this upcoming rite, or should we jump straight into it? Don't think I saw anything. Let me just double check real quick.
It is very hot here today. I hope it won't affect my game. I think it will.
Hopefully it won't. Yeah, I hope not.
I mean, it's like over 90 degrees, and I'm gonna be plunging into fire.
I suppose that is true.
This does
Each
not
has some
seem
requests
like
for us.
It just doesn't seem like a efficient use of. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
Eventually, it's gonna be winter.
Yeah, then we'll be fine.
It might be a time when it'll be -40.
Oh gosh.
I'll be playing.
Yeah,
Yikes.
that sounds
Can't get
right.
to that temperature where I'm at.
Oh.
I mean, I believe he's talking about Celsius, but still.
-40
That's still a lot.
Celsius and Fahrenheit. That's the only time they line up.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So there you have it. Either case, -40. No specification
Kelvin.
necessary.
Brownie.
Brandy's like, what is this? I only have temperatures in the triple digits. I don't know what you're talking about.
-100.
Yeah. I hope not. Alright. So Peach is just looking up the name of some talismans for us for Peach's request. But yeah, basically, we have some people playing Pyre IRL, other people playing whatever the opposite of Pyre IRL is, or I suppose not yet. We're talking, I hope, several months in the future. If you're at -40 degrees right now, then I'd be concerned. In September? Uh-oh.
I'm reminded of Evergreen State University's Quidditch team.
Okay, what season do people play Quidditch in? Is there like a correct, quote-unquote, correct time to play Quidditch? Is it a summer sport? Is it a fall, spring sport? You played it in the dead of winter? That's not a fun fact. That's a terrible fact.
That's a very fun fact.
No, it's not.
Haven't you ever wondered?
No. I'd rather not know.
What is this fact?
Or why
I
don't
think
you
I've mentioned
explain?
it before. At 1600 degrees Celsius, all of the human body will turn to liquid and also gases.
No, if it burns first.
Solid.
No, liquid and gas. Objectively false. I suppose you could maybe do Quidditch on ice. I don't know. That sounds like
How
sounds like a
sublime.
musical or something. Okay, Peach is in with the request. Each team must have a worm with shooting star,
Oh, God.
a crone with sling bullet,
Oh no.
and Snadra with typhoon bottle. Those are the three.
Okay, here goes.
Enable stubborn flame if you really want to be a monster.
All right, here we go.
That is a lot of range on the crone.
Yeah. It's gonna be and unblockable, of course. This is an interesting map in which to have this as well. Might you even be able to throw that in from in the middle?
Oh,
One of those
more than
chasms?
that. I think a regular crone can throw it in from in the middle.
Maybe.
My worm must have sling bullet.
Worm is
No,
shooting star.
Shooting star.
The crone is sling bullet, and then Snadra is typhoon bottle.
Technically, it can work. Technically.
Yeah, so we saw Sheep using crones pretty aggressively before. Yeah, then it's a sling bullet, crone, or Snadra with the typhoon bottle.
And Sandra specifically.
Yeah, no other nomads allowed. Must be Snadra. No worries, no worries. I mean, Dress to Geek Out is playing as the Beyonder, so it's fitting. And then, well, Jeep is playing as the Withdrawn, however, used Bertrude rather than Umilda, notably. So I was gonna say they could each potentially have a member of their actual triumvirate, but Jeep passing on that opportunity. And Dress Up Geek Out takes that opportunity to take Udmilda. So yeah, it'll be Sling Bullet. Yeah, exactly. Well, then the last one is a worm. It's Shooting Star. And here we go. And admittedly, with them both having fairly similar teams and very similar colors on their triumvirates, it might be a little hard to tell one Snadra from the next.
We know what we're doing.
There's the range on the Crone throws, and might have still been able to charge that up a little bit more. It looked like it was going to go just shy of the Pyre. That, I'm pretty sure, would be in range, though, just a little bit to the side. We'll follow up with Gilman. Snadra jumps over. Oh, and then Snadra vanishes. Other Snadra on the move. Jumps over. And a little throw. 3 damage. Bertrude down. Snadra versus Snadra, and synchronized jumping as well. Synchronized backflips, no less. Gilman's on the move. Down, though.
Wait.
Snadra takes out the other Snadra. No one left here for Dugo. Well, no, here's Bertrude, back just in time. Runs into the opposing Crone, and however, Bertrude's still able to get a 4 damage throw off. Bertrude again. The throw, definitely not enough range that time around. Snadra avoids banishment. Avoids it that time as well. Bertrude, however, does not. Snadra can't make it over. So into the lava she goes. Yeah, lots of people spawning directly on top of each other and banishing themselves instantly. But Udmilda has the orb. Snadra... Oh, couldn't quite stay within the bounds of the arena and avoid the aura of her opponents without ending up in the lava and getting banished. Ooh, Bertrude avoided that cast there. Makes it into the Pyre. Snadra versus Snadra. Snadra takes it. And gets banished. Doesn't have quite enough oomph on the throw. Gilman throws. Oh no, actually plunges. So he's gone. Means Sheepfella is down to just 2 players, and 1 when one of them gets banished, of course, so only Snadra here. Although she brings back Bertrude, and Bertrude scores for 20. That is, of course, the benefit of having the Nomads, being able to bring back your friends. Snadra, oh, intercepted at the last second there. The other Snadra, down the other side, passes it back. Whose orb will it be? The answer is Bertrude. She throws briefly, seemingly mostly just to set up a cast, but she's down. Here's Udmilda, out of stamina. It's back now, so she can jump. Makes it in for 30 damage here. Oh, both players down that time, interestingly. Snadra takes the orb by herself now. And there it is. Bertrude to finish it. Well played.
Good game.
And what a crushing victory it was. The rite is ended.
All right. GG, let's head back to versus mode screen and let us know, guys, if there's anything you want to see for this upcoming right here. Otherwise, if not, we'll of course just have these two choose whichever teams and talismans and masteries they'd like. What's up? This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. We have collected all the Civil War taxes that we need, and so it is now just a matter of getting all the, basically, you know, provisions set where we need to allocate the funding to the right departments, and so I need to talk to, a couple of the people who are running that to make sure that everything's all set to go. So yeah, basically, long story short, that means that we will definitely be looking to do it next week, so be on the lookout. Civil War is on its way. And I'm not seeing any requests, why don't we go straight into this one? In which case, you guys can take whatever you'd like to take.
The Beyonders shall take on the withdrawn. Welcome. Who shall conduct the
So whatever you'd like.
Alma.
Sheep is sticking with Snadra. Knowles Bracer this time, though. Strong setup. Jody with Solium's Horn, so big casts. As well as Celestial Spike. Dangerous. Little page out of Braddy's book there. Haug's Wing Tizo. And Hugo says, I take your Snadra, and raise you one Snapper. And more crones. Here we go. So this is whichever exiles, talismans, masteries people want to use. Their preferred teams, if you will. Nope. A little laggy here.
Okay,
Need a second?
a little bit. I think it's good now.
Okay, no
Ready?
worries.
Let's go.
Aim to throw, intercepted. Jody has it. She has Celestial Spike. So she banished Chizo. However, there is still a Snadra. And Snadra can throw this in.
Has been scathed.
Ooh, Snadra, or rather Jody, as she was charging up the cast, gets taken out by Snadra, no less. Between Goals Bracer Snadra and Solium's Horn Jody, I'd be curious to see, in a bit of a cast-off, whose cast is better? Whose goes further?
Tizo doused them high.
Tizo for 25 damage here. Oh,
Aye, aye, aye.
almost avoids that with Almer. Ludmilla, she can be speedy herself, and that throw is unblockable.
Force of will.
But look at that Goals Bracer, like we were saying. It's a big one. But remember, nomads can bring back their friends. So Dugo able to do that. As is Sheepfella. Oh, and look at that. Ludmilla gave Dugo the slip for a second there, but now she's gone. Now, Dugo has an opportunity. Snadra versus Snadra.
Didn't see it coming.
Ludmilla, look at the range on that jump. And with plus 8 damage, does the trick.
They overwhelmed their adversaries utterly. Thus end this night's proceedings.
Good, right. I think I'll hop off now.
Alright, thanks for stopping by, Sheepfella. Good to have you back.
Take care.
Until the stars align.
So, who would like to swap in that case for Sheepfella? Could theoretically be either a mouse keyboard person or controller person, doesn't matter, either one. And Dugo, just to check in with you, you're still doing okay? Or do you want to swap out as well?
I'm okay for now.
Okay for now? Awesome. So yeah, who would like to go up against Dugo in that case? Like I said, could be either a controller person or could be a mouse keyboard person, does not matter. Either one would be fine. Anyone who has not yet played today would like to jump in? Could be Peach. Peach, I know you were saying the other day you were looking to get in on the action, so this might be a good sign. Does this work? See if your internet is up for the challenge? Sure, we'll give it a shot. Let's get Peach in here. Okay, invite sent to you, Peach. Let me also put on your name and whatnot. Are we going for HP? We going for Heartful P? We're going for H Peach? I think we've done any of a number of things. What will it be today? Full name? Let's probably stick with the full name unless otherwise specified. Peachy Pie, that's another one. Of course, I assume we've done Peachy Pie at some point. I think we have. HP in HD. I do remember that. I think that was the most recent one. Okay, let's give that a shot then. HP in HD. Okay, and then let me switch you over to the Pyre Hearts as well. Okay, and let me know if I need to resend you the invite, but I believe that should be on its way over. High def versus lo-fi Peach. Resend? Okay, no worries. That can be arranged. Okay, resend. I'll put you on Pyre Hearts there. Yeah, feel free. Request away. We're just getting someone back in right now, so this is a good time. And then Peach, you're usually on controller, right? Let's swap. I assume you want to go Pyre Hearts though, right? Not Essence. Oh, okay, we do have a couple of requests here, actually. We have an Exile request and we have a Talisman request, and they do work in tandem, so we can combine them. Pete says, I have no idea how to play on keyboard mouse. Okay, no worries. So, what we have is, for Exiles, Bratty wants you to play as Exiles that are wearing your favorite color. And then, for Talismans, we have a request for some Black Claw. So that is what we have for this upcoming rite. Peach, what are you thinking for the Triumvirate? You sticking with Pyre Hearts? You going for something else? Let's head on in. We'll keep it Pyre Hearts. So last time we were trying to get Peach in, and yeah, the internet gods were not smiling upon us. So hopefully, we'll have better luck this time. So again, that is Exiles that wear your favorite color. If your favorite color is blue, you're in luck. You have plenty of choices. If it is not, then maybe your choices are a little more limited. Yeah, I think that's typical for player 2, so you should be fine. Hugo still going for Snadra. Off-white is apparently the answer for Dugo's favorite color. So Peach, the request is picking Exiles that are your favorite color, and then at least one Black Claw. I mean, obviously you can't do more than one Black Claw, but Black Claw at some point. So what is your favorite color, Peach? Like I said, if you like blue, you can basically take any and all of the Nightwings. Plus, potentially more. Plenty of purple options as well, at least with all the Fate members. But other than that, red is probably... You could argue you could use the Nightwings, you could use True Nightwings, so you have plenty of options there. I suppose even... Well, is Tamitha... She's kinda purple, so maybe, again, purple would be a good choice, but... Other than that, there's some yellowish orange between the Accusers and the Dissidents. Green, there's not too much. You'd be what, with Iggy? Maybe you could argue the Pyre Hearts are green. Kind of a greenish blue. You definitely use Milda. There's Lady River as well, I suppose, is also green. So even with that, you have some options. Yeah, the Beyonders are probably green enough. At least the color of their auras is certainly green. Think of it that way. So Peach went with Manly first. We're seeing Iggy next, and yes, remember, you will want to have the Black Claw on. So Peach is putting it on Iggy here. No worries, no worries. So Dugo, if you have not yet taken Black Claw, then bear in mind, you will need to take it here. And so Dugo, seemingly also thinking green, Black Claw, therefore Iggy. What colors do Iggy and Manly share? I'm not sure if they necessarily do share any colors. I mean, maybe a little bit of yellow. As much as just, if you're picking multiple colors that you like, you know, maybe pink and green are your two favorite colors, in which case, you go with those two. I think I'm getting some green vibes from Peach, but with Deluge here. Greenish blue. Like we said, Iggy being green. Yeah, the Black Claw defense. What's that?
It ain't easy.
Yeah, it seems like green is the theme. Their auras are also green or a greenish blue in the case of Peach. There's Iggy, taking someone out, except remember, no casting with that Black Claw. Same here for Dugo. Speaking of too slow, well, just the opposite for Deluge, he's quick. Yeah, a lot of big slow characters between Iggy and Manly. So I think Deluge will be noticeably quite a bit faster than most of the opponents here. Probably similar story with Udmilda. That'll be the speediest character on Dugo's side. Deluge with the orb here. There he is, that burst of speed. But Iggy says, doesn't matter. I can hunt you down. Udmilda back. Jumps over and into the Pyre. No purple, how dare you? How dare nobody pick a purple character? I mean, Manly, he's kinda close with the pink, but yeah, not really. I mean, that's closest we have here, but no Fate. Tamitha arguably might be the next closest. Oh, and there's the finger guns. You gotta love it. Yeah, pink is not purple. It's true. I'm trying to give some credit to our players, but you're right. Definitely no purple here. Unfortunately. Seems like Bratty, the person who requested that you pick Exiles of your favorite color, was perhaps hoping that one might pick purple in particular. But alas, was not the case. No casting there for Iggy. Iggy versus Iggy. Iggy takes him out. Milda on the move. So is Manly, though. Snadra brings back a friend and keeps on going. Gets taken out, though. Deluge time. Oh, it's a Iggy who is actually in a very advanced position. So is Deluge. Hopping around. Snadra takes him out. Brings back Iggy. Snadra gets the orb. Passes to Iggy. You can knock people back with those jumps, and oh, just shy of the Pyre on that jump. Some 360, maybe even more than 360 action from Udmilda. That was approaching 720 territory. Sapling down. No. Too close to Iggy at the time. Snadra jumps around. Oh, almost had enough time to get out the throw there. Would have had to have been a quick one. Gertrude, though, or rather, Udmilda. She can plunge. 25 damage. Bratty was the one who had the final Civil War tax, and because it was technically ending on 9, she has 1 point remaining. Oh dear. That is unfortunate.
Ha!
How comical indeed. One Iggy for another.
Oh my word.
Yeah, oh my word, look at that! Speaking of rights with 1 HP, Peach is hanging on by a thread.
Every time.
It's always Dress Up Peek Out involved in one way or the other. Now, does Peach have any rekindling? There's a chance. Peach does have a sap, so it's possible. Here's Iggy, plenty of time to do a full-powered throw.
From afar into the pyre.
And another one of those, and that's it for Dugo. So this is actually quite close. Especially if Peach does in fact have any rekindling. That would mean that it would definitely take 2 scores to take Peach out, but depending on who it is, it might only take 1 for Peach to take out Dugo. Peach causing some problems here with Deluge, but Dugo's on the move with Iggy. He gets stopped. Deluge. Dugo takes him out, so no longer anyone cherry picking at the end by the Pyre. Manly's on the move though. He's close.
Banished one and all.
Numbing Gust. Everyone's gone for Peach, but that means that Dugo cannot use any skills. Will he make it? He does, but it is rekindled. So he deals 1 damage. And he is permanently gone now. Ooh, Manly blocks that one. But not the second. So if Peach can score with either Iggy or Manly, that would probably do the trick. Deluge likely would not. There you see it. 10 life left, so sudden death now. Any score should do the trick. Well shielded from Peach there. Ooh. Gertrude. There's the Numbing Gust. So no one left for Peach means Dugo cannot use any skills. Doesn't have enough time to score that go round. Can do it again, at least momentarily. Now Numbing Gust is back on. Just Iggy for Peach. Iggy has some room here though. Starts charging up a throw, oh, and look at that! Sneaks it past Udmilda.
The pyre heart prevails.
Damn.
Victory is so narrowly
Well
achieved.
played, you two. That was a close one.
More glorious. The rite is complete.
And Anj is now awake and with us. Welcome, Anj. You picked a good time to tune in here. Just saw a very nice fight between Dugo and Peach. And Peach, how was the internet that time round?
Until
Seemed like you were doing all right there.
next rite.
Good enough to
The lag
win.
is killing me? No! Yeah, I mean, if it's playable, then it's nice to have you. And that was obviously, I mean, it's a really close right. It was a good one. But you walk into walls sometimes. Gotcha. Yeah, well, with the hockey pucks in that arena, I suppose it's a little bit unpredictable in that way, so maybe a different arena would be a little bit easier. But it sounds like you're up for giving it another shot or two. So I'm not seeing any requests for this one. I mean, we saw a pretty awesome right between you two just then, so sounds like why mess with a good thing? Peach says, also, however, yes. Peach wanted to pick Tamitha, likes her colors. Tamitha does have good colors, you're right. And she does have at least a little bit of purple. So, there you have it, Bratty. Would have had at least a little bit of purple. What are your favorite colors, Dugo and Peach?
Shall take on.
We saw a lot of green there. Is it green?
Welcome.
I like citrusy colors. So I like lime and lemon
The
and
rites.
orange.
Okay. So, yeah, the Beyonders are a little bit limey, I suppose, a little bit citrusy. So yeah, no request for this one, so take whatever you want. But Peach didn't take Tamitha, so doesn't count. Now maybe we'll see both people make up for it, perhaps. Looks like Dugo's considering it. Yeah, Tamitha has both purple and similar sort of tealish color that we saw on Deluge. almost turquoise. A little bit darker than that, probably. More of a teal. But yeah, I do like Tamitha's colors. I mean, you know who objectively has the best colors, but aside from that person... You wound me, Peach. You wound me. How could you? There's no request for this one, so you can take whatever you want. You know, maybe you can win some brownie points by picking someone who's purple with Bratty, but that's about it. So prayer beads, Tamitha, it seems. So both players leading off with Tamitha. Duel of the Harps. Alright, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we have the best colored exiles. This is the actual one with the best colored exiles. First one was just a warm-up. And now is Peach going full purple mode? I can make it up to you, I swear. Look, I'll use Tamitha, I'll use Delbert. Yeah, Peach says I'll go for a purple, full purple, just for Bratty. The real question is, will you even go purple talismans? Now that's commitment. In Lunar Glass, that's definitely purple. I don't know what else would make the cut, though. There aren't, well, there's a lot of blue. I feel like you'd have to use something that is just a little bit of an off blue. Then as for the last character, for a second there I thought you were going to take Orlek, and I was going to say, hold on, are we doing the whole like blue plus red equals purple thing? If that's true, then you could pick any of a number of characters, because basically every Nightwing fits that criteria. Almer, definitely purple. No uncertainty there. And going for the throwing, it seems. Okay, and here we go. Team best colors versus Team purple. Tamitha, oh, stopped short. Avoids the cast. Oh, and look at that, the teleport. Using Gareth. Gets the orb momentarily, but then Gareth goes down. I mean, he'll be back, don't worry about it. Just need to adjust the raiments, is all. High standard for him to live up to. Has to always be 110%. Tamitha there, though. There's a plunge for 20 damage, so we're tied here. Tamitha number 2. Also makes it in. So trading Tamithas. However, I do believe that Peach had prayer beads on her Tamitha, meaning that both Tamithas are in play now. Oh, and just barely stops her. Look at that double banishment, though, for Peach. Clearing the way for another score. Yeah, team best color versus team best color. That's fair. Peach building a bit of momentum here. Tamitha makes it in.
They vastly outperformed their adversaries.
What's up with these accents?
Is complete.
Yes. On one-syllable words, no less. Well played, you two.
Until the stars
Yeah, there's the lunar glass, definitely purple. I feel like anything else, you'd have to go for something that is mostly blue, maybe ever so slightly purple. You'd have to, yeah. Be pretty flexible with that, though. Your definition of what exactly constitutes purple, so to speak. Yeah, shooting star, I feel like that's pretty blue. I was thinking, what is it? Is it soul flame? One of the ones that people never take is blue and seems like it has maybe little accents of purple here and there. That'd probably be my pick for the next most purple, but even that's not saying much. Is it Dying Flame, maybe? Yeah, that's probably the one I'm thinking of. I think that's slightly more purple, but still is mostly blue. Okay, so seeing no request here, unless there is anything else you'd like to have these two do. Twilight Shard? I don't remember that one. But yeah, I mean, that's 3. So, in theory, there's your 3 quote-unquote purple, or maybe purple with an asterisk, talismans. Infernal Bloom gets a participation trophy. Alright, hold on. Let's start this next fight. We gotta look at these talismans. Which ones are actually purple? Who's getting this participation trophy? Do we have any blue arenas? Well, there are definitely arenas that have, again, sort of like accents of purple. Yeah, so no actual request for this one. We're mostly just curious. Oh, is Infernal Bloom the one that has the purple on the edge there? I see what you're getting at. Yeah, surprisingly, I see what you mean. It is mostly orange of all things, but does sneak in a little bit of purple around the edges. Blue's Bow, even? No, that's mostly pink, maybe magenta. Bottled Void? It's mostly navy blue. Could even go with Raji, because he's an imp, and then take only left side skills, because that's the purple side. Basically just the most purple possible character. Raji, all left side, with Lunar Glass on the Fate. I think it's probably the most purple you can get. Yeah, I think Bottled Void is mostly navy blue.
Messenger imp.
Anything on page 2? That's purple. I mean, there's not a lot to choose from. Lanthorn's definitely not, I don't think. Vengeful Vow is not. Typhoon Bottle, I don't think so. First start a little bit. The very top. Kinda, sorta. I mean, our purple bar is pretty darn low. So even if it only has a little bit, that might even be the best. But anyways. Peach, sticking with Iggy here. Star Splinter as well, yeah. That's a dangerous combo, for sure. And then this might actually be our first Orlek sighting of the day. And for a second there, I was wondering if Peach was like, well, you know, you can Orlek, and I can too. And there we go. Raji last. These two are primed and ready to go. In the Glade of Lu, so things are nice and open now, but that will change. There goes everyone except for Iggy, allowing Iggy to throw it in. What about purple talismans? Just trying to figure out what qualifies as a purple talisman, because it's tough. Lunar Glass is definitely the obvious choice, but beyond that, hard to say. You have to set a pretty low bar to go beyond that. Ooh, shoulder smash with Snadra. But then Iggy takes out Snadra. Orlek takes out Iggy. And then Orlek and Raji, or Messenger rather, both take each other out, and Orlek can score. Yeah, I mean, Lunar Glass is definitely blue-ish, but I think, again, our bar for purple is so low that it probably still is the most purple. It's not saying much. And Peach can throw it in. 15 damage from Messenger Imp. Oh no, oh, Peach has both Messenger Imp and Raji. That's what it is. Okay, gotcha. Oh, look at that portal placement. Making it fairly easy there for Iggy to go in for a quick throw. He has the quick charge time. Parker down. Oh, everyone banished. And again, the portal placement. Send in an imp to explode and in the process take out everyone. Place a dangerous portal. Throw in someone through that portal with the orb and score. This works thus far. Here's Iggy going the old-fashioned way though. Ooh, Barker avoids Raji at first. But no one left now. Snadra back just in time. Oh, and Raji gave her the slip. Super Giant just hates you and said no purple for Bratty. I'm surprised. Yeah, it seemed like I would have expected... Whoa, that is a speedy Barker. I would have expected there to be a fair bit of purple, given how there's a lot of different colors that make their way into the game, right? I would have thought that all parts of the color wheel would have been well represented, but apparently not. Just Snadra left here for Dugo. Oh, and Snadra down. Barker back in one. Is it quick enough? It is. And he can bring back friends. Oh, but look at that. Raji taking everyone out. Barker will be back in two. That is not fast enough, though. So Peach takes it.
Their pyre burns, whilst that of their adversaries is but ash. The rite is done.
Well played, you two.
Until the stars align.
What's up, JR? How are
More
you?
water.
Need some water?
More
Okay,
water. Hold on.
no worries. Peach, how are you doing? I know you were saying that you were hoping that the internet would at least hold up enough that things would work out for you. And it seems like you've been doing all right. Imps, always good. They are the best. I mean, Raji is very purple, like we were saying. If that is the only metric of whether something is good or bad, then I suppose Raji is very good. I mean, it worked. It definitely worked quite well. Go for one more? Awesome. Alright, in that case, let us know if there's anything you guys want to see for this upcoming right here. In the meantime, Dugo will hydrate and get ready to go. Share with this fancy schmancy red text. What? Yeah, because otherwise we can just have these two go with whatever team they'd like to have. which of course also works. Falcon Ron song next. Okay, nice. We'll throw on Dirty Deal. And cheers, wishing you guys good luck. Anything else we want from an exile, mastery, or talisman arena standpoint?
I have returned.
We have returned. Okay, we have Dirty Deal. But I think that's about it. So let us resume in that case. No other requests.
The Beyonders.
Legitimately, I don't think we've seen this arena yet today.
Welcome.
Another small one.
There are no requests.
No requests. It's just a song, but nothing that affects your team that you are picking. Okay, so to lead off, we have Headwind versus Palmas. And Tizo with a ring, notably, in slot number 2 for Dugo. You have our attention.
Tizo.
And then, I suppose, there's maybe even an opportunity for everyone's favorite exile to get in on the action. So Lendl second. Lendl versus Tizo, mind you. Ah, okay, so it's Orb Wife plus Tizo, it seems. Those are the two with the rings for Dugo.
Sandra.
Then Peach, seemingly wrapping things up with Messenger Imp. Or Raji, who may have just tried to steal her talisman. He does that. Or the other way around, yeah. How exactly did that go down? Tizo and Snadra. How did they come to meet? I mean, I suppose, well, do they meet for the first time in the campaign when we do scribe trials for Tizo, or did they know each other before then? Because I suppose there's maybe a chance they did. I don't recall. So maybe we did see them first meet, but then, yeah. how did things go from there? Was it a romantic walk across the edge of the nest of Trieste? I bet it was. The bubbling lava. Oh, wow. Doesn't work for Bertrude. Huh. What's up, Peach? Having difficulties reading it. Is the resolution going down?
It happens sometimes.
Yeah, that does happen to sort of keep the keep the frame rate going, I think. That is... The auto passing one is over fully to the left and second down.
Right wisp.
Yeah, bright wisp. Far left, second
That
down.
one?
That one right there. Yeah, that's the one you're looking for. Okay, there we go. All set up now. 2 nomads for Dugo, plus 1 imp. That of course includes the new couple, Tizo plus Snadra. Then Peach is going for Messenger Imp plus Lendl plus Palmas. Oh, both imps down that time. And I do think there is a portal hiding there, right next to the Pyre. So look out. Snadra. Can't make it past Messenger Imp. And Messenger Imp, as we just saw, can automatically pass the orb. Ooh, and Lendl using the portal that time. Lendl down. New portal placement for Dress Up Geek Out, that means. Not quite as advanced as it was before, although I was about to say, might not be necessary if Snadra does it the old-fashioned way. Oh, except, look at that! Peach going through her own portal. Everyone down for Peach, so Typhoon Bottle, and or, I suppose probably more likely, the Numbing Gust from the sap. Means no sprinting, no throwing. However, just as someone's coming back, Hugo charges up the throw, gets one off for 10 damage. Trying to inch forward with Tizo, not quite that time. Lendl can't get a throw off. Tizo on the move, cut off by Palmas. Palmas back to Messenger Imp. Gets rid of it. And there's Snadra. Yeah, Sapling wins out against Tizo that time. Brady is not satisfied. That time as well, Tizo down. Palmas. Ooh, Messenger Imp through the portal. Back to Palmas. Tizo wins out that time. And sort of that time. Please, take someone down with him. Everyone down for Peach, at least momentarily. Dugo, was about to start charging up a throw now. Dugo doesn't have anyone left. So Peach can take the orb and score with Messenger Imp. Infinite stamina for Snadra, what with the ring. Does have enough to get to the Pyre, but doesn't have enough time to charge up and finish the throw. Tizo takes out Lendl, which I suppose is fitting. Well shielded. Oh, momentarily. Brief moment of numbing gust there, but then Lendl comes back for a 360 cast and jumps in the air and catches the orb. Lendl all about the style today, it seems. Look at that. There's Tizo, nabbing the orb and making it into the Pyre. Snapper just barely misses on that cast between Lendl and Palmas. Lendl gets rid of the orb. Cast targets Headwind, but does not hit. Headwind hits Lendl, but cannot get through the sapling and Messenger Imp. Messenger Imp gets rid of it. Explodes, oh, but does not hit anyone there with the cast. Headwind out of stamina. Gets rid of the orb. Just Palmas now. In fact, no one. And no one for a while for Peach, except look at that, the placement of the orb. Can Dugo get it? I'm not sure she can. So Peach picks it up momentarily with Lendl. Then goes to work with Messenger Imp, who says, well, you know what? If you don't have anyone back to defend, then don't mind if I do. Tizo gets the orb, but gets taken out. Palmas, oh, look at that. Gets off a small throw, but actually Tizo back just in time to intercept. Looks like Palmas might have had it. Tizo, oh, also gets banished just in front of the Pyre. Snadra intercepts there. Lendl. Messenger Imp and Lendl passing it back and forth, but Lendl's down. That is a huge cast for Messenger Imp. Snadra almost takes her out. Goes through the portal, which leads into the safe protection of the sapling. Snadra. Off to Tizo, who has the range, but gets intercepted. Some long passes here from Peach. Can't quite get the throw off in time. Everyone gone for Peach. As soon as Lendl comes back, she can charge up a throw. And Dugo does score. Messenger Imp gets rid of the orb and is looking to take out Tizo. Tizo gets rid of the orb and takes out Lendl. Messenger Imp intercepted. Oh, whoa! I think there was a portal there that must have been directly on top of the Pyre, because that was an instantaneous score. Headwind with the orb. Gets rid of it. Gets rid of Palmas. Palmas, or rather, Messenger Imp gets rid of him. No one here for Dugo, so plenty of time for a Lendl throw. And Lendl notably leached 10 life there. So now these two are fairly close. Dugo had built a bit of a lead. Does still hold on to a small lead here. But only 11 points separating them now. Oh, and well-timed on the jump from Headwind. Though, the orb, Dugo can't get it when it's behind the sapling like that. Headwind back at it. Jumps in. 20 damage, and one more of those. And it could be the end for Peach, though Peach does still have Palmas, a sap, and therefore might have picked up a little bit of rekindling. So she might have a trick up her sleeve. Look at that deflecting throw. Well shielded. Palmas' stamina back. Gets rid of the orb. Gets rid of Snadra, in fact. Tizo and Palmas take each other out. Peach looking for a portal, maybe? Can't find one, though. Which gives Dugo enough time to come back. Tizo. Palmas gets him. And Palmas, bit of room here. That might be throwing range. Snadra to Tizo, but Tizo gets taken out immediately. Snadra versus Lendl. Lendl has it. Throws. Oh, intercepted. Seemingly from behind from Snadra, but she pulls it off. Tizo, oh, was charging up a throw. Might have been able to get it off if it was a low damage throw. No one back here to defend for Dugo.
Forth into the flame.
So now down to 35 health on Dugo's side, relative to 19 plus potentially some rekindling for Peach. Means these two might actually be just about tied. Edwin brings back Snadra. Snadra says, one moment while I just run around and take that orb. Don't mind if I do. And does it!
The Beyonders prevail. They
GG.
aside their adversaries without too much trouble.
Yeah, that was
Lots of barriers.
This night,
a sneaky Snadra that time. Well played.
until
Lots of barriers put up there.
right.
So, let's check back in with you two. I know Peach was saying that that was maybe going to be the last one for her. Peach, you're welcome to stay if you'd like, otherwise we can swap you out. Up to you. Dugo, how are you doing? You want to stick around? You want to swap? You want to take a break?
Yes, please.
Oh, don't say that, Peach. You played very well. But that does mean that we are looking for 2 new players. So, who would like to get in on the action? People who have not yet played
I'll
today,
jump in.
perhaps? Taylor's good to go? Alright. Anyone else? In the meantime, I will set up Taylor. Taylor, I assume usual stuff for you. You'll be on the Fate. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. Taylor's ready. I can send him an invite now. We'll be looking for a player 2, though. And let me just make sure I've given Peach and Dugo the boot. Which is the case, so... Invite sent. Yeah, I know, it's tough. It's tough with the lag for you in particular, Peach, but you put up a valiant effort. And it's always great to have you. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for participating this time. So we have one person in, and Phaler will typically be going on controller, I believe, and therefore we could have our second player on either controller or mouse keyboard, doesn't matter which. Anyone who has not yet played today would like to jump in? And we can put Phaler on the Fate. Because usually I'd like to get in as many people as possible, but if we don't have anyone who's looking to get in right now, then I could jump in myself. Typically, I would prefer to put other people over me, but if there's no one else who's looking to get involved just yet, then I can fill in. For a second, I thought you were going distance. I was like, what? Taylor, change your heart. What is this madness? Alright, and seeing no such volunteers, perhaps I will jump in that case. One moment while I plug in my controller in that case. Okay, I'm all plugged in. Let me set up my name, but no need to change sigils, what with me also being a Pyre Hearts person. Okay. And Failure, looks like you're already in.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Alright, awesome. So, seeing no requests, why don't we just go straight into one here? We can take whatever we want for this. Oh, and we have a sermon intro. Did you sneak that one in?
Not intentionally.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just pressing random buttons.
Well, we are on the boat, it seems.
Forsaken land may further shame before whomever fails. The fate stand prepared. My hearts stand ready.
Okay, so Taylor first here.
Begin.
And Taylor's going prayer beads Gertrude.
Gertrude.
As for me, what if we say we're to go all out purple? And I suppose Timothy is maybe a little less purple than going 100% fate. But where's the fun in that, right? We gotta mix things up a little bit. So we put Timothy. We put what, for my money, is the most purple talisman, although, tell you what, I mean, the top of Triesta's plume, I mean, it's mostly gray, but it's like sort of a purplish gray. And I know that is a stretch, but I mean, look at our alternatives here.
I don't buy that in the slightest.
I mean, this is definitely the most purple. But then, what's the second most purple? I think it's maybe this, Dying Flame. But I don't know from there. There's no obvious choice after that.
Twilight
Maybe
Shard
it
is
is.
purplish.
Which one?
Next page, the Throw Score Talisman.
A little bit, but I think that's mostly navy blue in my eyes. This looks more purple. I'd say like maybe even Star Splinter is a little bit more purple. I think Infernal Bloom, you can't really see it on the harp here. But I think Braddy's right that surprisingly, that one might be one of the most purple. Now, Raji is definitely the most purple, though. He's from the Fate. Even his masteries, you can put them all on the purple side, so I'll do that. And then, this is what I mean. Top left corner there, pretty purplish. Why don't we do that? Remind me what this actually does. Or Burst Maker. That might be completely useless on an imp, but we'll do it anyway.
Exile.
Okay, so
Some
then
of
the
these
last
do not really have a purple mastery tree. But there you
yeah. What about Curse? I mean, I'm gonna take someone from the Fate here. Nothing purple there. You're saying Savages don't? Yeah, that's a tough one. And then we already have Raji, so I think I have to take one of these guys though. They're still the most purple remaining characters, so neither one's gonna be all that purple, at least from a mastery standpoint. We'll just go for the running cur then, the airplane cur. I think this is the next most purple. So here we go. Team Purple versus Team Purple, actually, as it turns out. That's not who I wanted. Could I have some friends back, please? Thank you. Oh, I wanted to pass as well. Oh, darn it. There goes everyone. Oh, and that was me getting greedy, charging up that cast. Bro. There we go. Boat magic taking control there. No idea what happened. Well, that is quite a range on that throw. Savages for you. Oh, I don't have the automatic blowing up on the... I don't even know what the masters I ended up taking by going all left side on the imp. What is all left side imp? I don't know. Well, away I go, apparently. And away we go. $28 damage, though. That's something. Use Phaler's line against him. No! Stop me last second. Okay. Raji's back. Yes. You know you got the range. Oh, and yep. The quickness of the throw as well. Oh, that's not going to be enough staminas, I'm afraid. Oh, that's also the wrong way. Oh, just shy. That was supposed to be a jump first, I believe, or at least ought to have been. Could I just take the orb first, please? That's still not who I want. I would like to have my curve, please. Can that be arranged? One moment while I push you around with the harp. That's some serious boat magic there. Let the flying begin. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, well, you probably saw that one coming. Oh, I did not see that coming, though. Please don't throw it where I can't block. No, none of that. Why, hello there. Oh. What just happened? Did the water banish me? That's what it looked like. It's like, are we in Nesta Trieste right now? Nah, it must have been Bertrand, but it really looked like it was the water. Ooh, well timed. Well played. Team Purple couldn't quite do it. But Team Purple, well, I guess I was sort of Team Purple, but you were too, so... Team Purple beat Team Purple. Well done. In the end, Purple wins.
The true Team Purple.
Yeah, you gotta go Fate, and then all the purple stuff on top of that. Obviously, with myself not having taken the Fate, it's a recipe for disaster, I'm afraid. Just wasn't meant to be.
Until the stars align.
Braddy says, use each other's favorite characters. That is exile request. Okay, so I think I know what that means for me. I'm assuming that means the quote-unquote meta team.
I know absolutely what that means is for you.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Oh, we should have
This is gonna be
switched.
just bad.
We should have switched triumvirates as well. I should have been the Fate. You should have been Pyre Heart. Oh, we forgot to turn off the sermon intro, but so be it.
On the isle of Kael'mar.
Oh, this is Isle of Kael'mar. I didn't even realize that. It
Art here in a glorious tradition.
looks kind of, I don't know, Richard Goalie from up there with all the orangey red.
The Fate, stand ready. Fire hearts, stand prepared.
So I think I know what you're gonna end up doing here. Technically, it was an exile request. Do we want to try to do talismans as well? Masteries and whatnot. So then it's Orlek first, right? And then you go what? 1, 2, and 4, and then first on this side. And then for you, it's then Star Splinter. Oh, favorite personality-wise, well... okay. Important distinction. Yeah, I think we're in too deep now. Oh, we went with the purple teams last time, though. I thought we were making progress. Apparently not. Darn. Okay, so then second one is Gilman on Vengeful Vow. Oops, not like that. No, stay there. That is what we're switching. And I'm pretty sure you use the same stuff I usually end up using.
Sir Gilman. Sir Deluge.
What is
You
this
do something
going?
different with the skills than this, but
Yeah,
I think
I
this is
always
close enough.
go. I always do 1, 3, 1, 3. I never go all the way down on the left side here, or the right, for that matter.
I think that one combos pretty well with Vengeful Vow, though, so I'm interested to see how that
Mhm.
goes.
Yeah, I actually don't use Vengeful Vow either with them. Oh, and it is. Oh no, is it technically Tizo? I thought you used a lot of Messenger Imp most recently. Does it
Since
matter
there's
with him?
Raji, I usually use him sometimes.
Raji?
I
Okay.
don't know, I pick them usually equally enough.
Okay.
They're all cute.
And then
They all deserve to be picked.
masteries on the Imp? I don't remember at all. What do you typically
Bigger
go for here?
Explode and Self-Destruct.
Okay. Minor area, and then self-destruct. Yeah. Okay. And then this is the Lanthorn. Okay. Here we go. Lids versus Phaler. Phaler versus Lids. I don't know anymore. I thought I knocked you away. Yeah, okay, that's how that works. I see. I see. Okay, well, that's familiar territory. Guys, the meta team is good. This probably surprises no one. Well, I know how this goes. That's not gonna make it in, I don't think. Gonna be just shy. But we can then plunge. Please don't do that. Like, please don't do that. He can even throw quickly too? What? Oh, I missed. All the really speedy characters, yeah. It's nice. I missed. I also missed that time. He'll just like hop around, you know? That's kind of his thing, is it not? None of that. Only I get to hip hop around. Yeah, meta team is good.
There's really nothing you can do against it.
Most excellently done this time, I must admit.
He throw good, he jump good, he run good.
Complete. Right.
That's why Meta Orlok is the way he is. Yeah. He's tough to stop. Okay. So I think Brady was saying that in truth that was actually meant to be like which characters do we prefer from a personality standpoint, but at that point in time we'd kind of already committed. Well, Brady says wormies and throwing talismans via request. Okay. Now we're talking. Let's do it. Oh, we still haven't turned off the summon intro. Oops.
You heed the summons to the Book of Rites. Have you the fortitude required to prevail? Cling to whatever shred of hope you have. The Fate stand prepared. Higher heart stand ready.
Okay, so all worms and all throwing talismans is the request. Oh yeah, Twilight Shard does fit that bill. That's right. Yeah, because I think we're gonna find it's pretty hard to do much of anything with this guy. So that probably makes sense in that case to go with Twilight Shard as your last throwing talisman rather than the trying to banish people with your tiny throw. And one that gets lobbed up into the air and takes an eternity to actually drop down. That would be tough. So, in that case, I think I'm actually going to go with the Sling Bullet first.
Sir Gilman.
He's trying it. Going for Shooting Star.
Exile.
We'll have to see. And then on the bottom side, sure, let's go. No, actually, let's go Lady River. I think I want you there. And for you, take your pick. Yes, Star Splinter. I mean, this is. You could make a point. You could make a case that this is not really worthwhile because the worm throw is already so fast. So maybe that's worth going for Twilight Shard on you after all. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna take it. Just a matter of what's that last one. So for the last one, Phaler said that it was best to go with the Shooting Star. I'll try the Star Splinter, and we'll see which one seems like it's a little more effective. In both cases, it's kind of tricky on the worms to make it work, but here we go. Oh, you got it. I thought I got it. That's going to deal some damage.
Pyre has been scathed.
You got it again. How dare you?
No law against throwing in the orb. Now go.
I've learned. Except not that time. Oh, how dare you jump at me? Oh, that's also not going to work.
Sir Deluge threw it in.
And now, cat and mouse, do you go for it? You do. Okay. Ooh, except I still didn't banish you in time. There we go.
Onward thus to greater glory.
What if we use the throwing talismans and then just don't throw it? Does that work? I was about to pass it to him. Hey, Gilman, can you come back sometime fairly soon? Thank you.
Headlong goes Sir Gilman into flame. The orb is up.
Ooh, you got the jump in. Hello? Baylor is throwing, to be fair. I'm not. I should be making a point of doing it, but admittedly, I'm not as comfortable with it as I am with just plunging.
Good game.
Usually I just plunge with worms. Yeah, well done. What do you think is the best throwing talisman to have on the worms?
Oh, the scoring one, easily.
Yeah. I guess maybe second best one in that case. That does seem like the
Those are kinda
best.
useless.
Yeah, I mean, like, the range on one end, yeah, they have such little range, there's not really increasing it by much. So that's not doing you much good. Banishing people with the throw, good luck with that.
Like, they can't catch it, which defeats the purpose, but maybe at one point you could, like, you could throw in order to dodge someone, and then it lands on them. But, like, that is usually not going to happen. But it's better than doing Star Splinter, which, like, does nothing. Basically nothing, at least.
Oh, okay. We have another idea. Request incoming. For exiles. Classic, original trio. Rookie, Hedwyn, Jody. Sure. Solid team. Good combination, some speedsters. Some big, slower players, and middle ground for Hedwyn. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Would have been good on that previous one with the Book of Rites. I think we've seen that a few times, though, going with the original trio on the Book of Rites for flashback. Oh, okay. Hold on. We did also just get a last-minute talisman request for Tailwind Crest and nothing else. So that means one person has a talisman and no one else does? Is that the way that works, Aqua? So, like, basically pick which of the original three gets the Tailwind and everyone else is going talismanless? I'm guessing that's what that means? And that's an interesting
Seems pretty
question.
clear to me.
Yeah. An interesting question, though, because Rookie would be the quickest. Edwin's a little bit slower, so do you make your quickest player even quicker? Or do you try to compensate for someone else? And if you were to throw the Tailwind on Hedwyn, then suddenly he is faster than Rookie. So, for Failur's saying not going to happen for Rookie. I think maybe I will go with that then. Maybe I'll mix it up a bit. Okay, I'll try this.
I think you're supposed to pick skills, too.
Oh, did I completely ignore that? I probably did, didn't I?
You did.
Oh, oops. I did. Yeah. Can we reset? I'll leave it up to you. I can go with that if you're okay with it, but...
No, that's ridiculous. Take a skill.
Making life easy for Brownie, though. Alright. In that case, let's head back in. Peach says vanilla masteries? Hold on, what does that mean? Okay, 0 masteries.
Well, yeah,
Okay. I mean, we could do it for this now that we're restarted. 0 masteries, just Tailwind Crest. Original 3. I mean, Tailwind is the first talisman. I don't know if that's why Aqua was saying to go that route. But in that way, yeah, we would be basically recreating the beginning. But yeah, we can do that for the next one. No worries. I think that's what Taylor's going with there. I'll go Rookie, yes. I will put the Tailwind on him. He's going for Tailwind on Jody. Interesting. So Jody being the slowest, of course. Covering for her weakness rather than emphasizing Rookie's strength, which is the avenue that I took. I think I'm going to put Hedwyn down at the bottom, yeah. It's been a long time since I last played with Nomads. What do I want? How about this, and this. And no talismans here. Yep. Then last for me is Jody. And then I never use demons. So, I mean, like... Do we go the Celestial Spike Fruit, even though we won't have any throwing talismans to go along with it? Good. Definitely going to be a fair bit less effective, so you can make a strong case for just loading up on higher HP. No talisman for you. So here we go. Oh, I missed that one. That's actually not really what I wanted to pass that to. Ooh, your shoulder smashed me. That was a good idea. I probably should have done that. Well, that's your Jody. That is not my Jody. For some reason, I really thought that was my Jody. Like, what? Why do you pass it to my Jody? Why would you do such a thing? Oh, I thought you were gonna jump. A little too clever, perhaps. Okay, and I should know that you're gonna jump, though. One moment, please. Let me get some stamina back, por favor. One for one. We both bring Jody back immediately. This is a strange one.
The fate are banished to the last. The flame is stricken.
Nope, that one definitely did need to jump for.
Righteous fire.
Yeah, Baylor, we know is going to use Lightning Run curves. It's just a question of, is he actually going to use said skill or not? Oh, and the stun there. Stop me from taking Jody out. Well played. You beat someone in 23 seconds with them. They're fast. They are very fast.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Okay. So, we have Peach's request for going mastery-less for this upcoming one. Yeah, I mean, that one wasn't 23 seconds. But, still, nonetheless. We'll go 0 here. Anj with a talisman request, okay. So bear in mind, Anj, this will be a rite that has 0 masteries in it. Don't know if that affects what you were thinking at all. Just bear that in mind. It's the Bun Bun! Although he gave us the ellipses, which would suggest that this is going to be... Oh, hold on. Choose one talisman that substitutes a mastery. That makes sense. Since we are going mastery list, that actually works quite well. Yeah, that's a nice combination there. Okay. Really hoping for none. Then you could have followed up with exiles. Wait, with no exiles? What? How does that work? Does that mean just CPUs? Baylor and I sit back and say, I bet my CPU can beat your CPU.
You know, I've thought about actually doing this. Set up like a side league bot club where you make a triumvirate and then I just put them in AIs and see who can make a better team as opposed to, actually playing them. It eliminates the lag problems that a lot of people face when they're actually forced to, play the team they make. But I don't know how entertaining it would actually be.
Yeah. Do you actually pick your exiles and masteries and talismans and whatnot? Or is it purely just 100% random, all up to the CPUs?
No, you pick and then the CPUs play it.
Oh.
It'd be fun, I think. But I don't know how entertaining it would be, like I said. So.
Braddy's like, no more Pyre, no more RITE NITE, no exiles at all. Ah, okay.
Alright, this substitute for Avenging Aid, so.
So, does it have to be, Anj, to clarify, does it have to be something that substitutes for, I assume, I think I know the answer to this question, but it has to be a talisman that substitutes for a mastery on that given character? So, like, for example, something such as Vengeful Vow is like the auto-explode on imps, but could I put that on a different type of class, or does that have to still be on an imp? Same thing with the Web Lanthorn, that's kind of like the Avenging Aid for the worms. Does that have to be on a worm, or can that be on someone else? I'm not actually sure that's going to influence my decision here, but... has to be for the specific exile that you are putting it on. Okay, that makes sense. That's fair enough. In which case, what would I actually like? Good question. Very good question. We have 0 masteries as well, so there is that. I feel like in the past we've found that harps are quite good with 0 masteries, and in that case, what is a mastery that replaces something harp-like? No, that's the Moondrop one. Oh, can you not get the Aura Burst? Does it not let you do that? That's this one, right? Aura Burst Maker. Darn, okay.
It's expected that they already have
right.
spell swoop for that, so
I guess it makes sense, but on this occasion it would be nice to basically replace it. So yeah, what do I do in that case? What do I replace? I suppose. I mean, there is the additional quickness, so it's a simple one. But yeah, replacing the quickness on the harps with the Tailwind Crest. Vengeful Vow, sort of. So, like, you're saying go harp plus Vengeful Vow? Because that's... I mean, it is an explosion, yeah. It's not happening in exactly the same way that it would be happening normally, but that kind of makes sense. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I would do. I mean, at this point, I took the quickness. There's one that gives plus all attributes, and then I could just throw on a different type of attribute, like the Faith Egg, or something like that.
You could take a rig, which does exactly half of what the mastery does.
Yeah, but it does have that infinite stamina part, at least if you have 2 people using it.
If you did 2 harps, you could get the infinite stamina out of it, which would be funny, but I'm not doing that.
I don't know, I feel like adding the infinite stamina, though, is not fair, because that's not really replacing anything. Could kind of do Lunar Glass. That's, again, basically, it's not exactly quickness per se, but it is emulating the same effect. I think that might be what I go for then. And purple on a purple exile. Let's do it. I don't know what I'm gonna do last though. Yeah, like Tailwind on a harp. That makes a lot of sense. I suppose I could do something other than a harp here. In which case, what would I like to do? I mean, it's hard to emulate anything on a Cur at this point, because I've taken the speed stuff already. Could go with the Aura Burst.
You get prayer beads.
Yeah, sorta. Again, I feel like that's a little bit...
Oh, what do you mean, sort? Guiding Light is exactly this.
Okay. I mean, still don't feel great about it. Maybe I just won't go Cur then. What if I do a Savage? And then I do Star Splinter, right?
Yeah, that counts.
Okay, let's go with that then. Yeah, it may be the same thing, but I feel like Prayer Beads is Prayer Beads, and it's not very cool to go with Prayer Beads. It's like, how dare you? You know? And I cannot Aura Burst. Don't forget about that. Also, this imp, well, I would say, will not explode, except he might have taken the, Vengeful Vow on that? Probably did, right? Was that on a worm? I don't remember. I don't remember. Ooh, the harp push. Classic. Well done. Said, Gareth, get out of the way.
The orb has hit the mark.
Oh, I was supposed to be airborne there. A little surprise. Yeah, I'll push Gareth into you. Don't mind if I do. Oh, and you didn't jump that time. Clever. I was expecting you to fly in. That time I did not jump. That was just not well planned. Gareth? Yeah, if you could not get hit by the hockey puck, that would be preferable. Hello? Where am I gonna go? How about that way? What about now? Huh? How about over here? Well, maybe not a great idea, after all. In truth. Failure with no curse, it is true. However, this is with a specific request that makes it a little bit tougher to do that. Leave Gareth alone, please. He had a fashion show later today, and we need him on his A game for that. So I would appreciate if you would not push him into the corner like that. He needs to be front and center. Ooh. Hello? Wanna drop, like, right now? Oh, you do have Vengeful Vow. Okay. Confirmed. That's gonna make it in.
Orbs engulfed. The orb is taken.
Ooh, didn't have the staminas. Oh, wait. You pushed him. That harp sprint is deceptively effective. Actually, I would like to pass it to Tamitha. Thank you. You're the one that I want. There's a Grease quote in there somewhere. You caught that, as you should have. Can you drop down? Thank you. Oh, I was gonna say, please leave Tamitha alone. I was about to pass it to her. And still takes a little bit of time for her to come back, so if we could just, like, hold the phone for a little while longer here. I don't know. In fact, that was a terribly timed jump, and this will probably be this. Well done.
Good game.
The fate prevail. Rite conducted with aplomb. The rite is complete.
Okay, and we already have some requests flying in for this next one.
Until the next rite.
Including do. So, don't know what that means for talismans. But we do have an exile request as well. Dictizo, Jody, Birdie, Headwind, Faye, and Dalbert. Okay, so between the two of us, take all those. Remember to put passphrase back on. Yes, good idea. Let's do that right now before we forget. Must pick legendary talismans. Okay, do we have any repeat classes, or is that possible? Tizo, Dirty, Gertrude, Edwin, Faye, Dalbert. As long as... No, that should work, yeah. Okay. So just specific characters we're supposed to use, and then have to use legendary talismans. And I can read you the list once again when we're on the actual selection screen. Oh, we can repeat? Okay, so in theory, if Failure were to take one, then I could take that same character.
Shall now
Just needs to be from that pool of characters. Don't necessarily need to have all. So again, that is
Who shall
Tizo,
conduct the
Jody,
race?
Bertrude, Hedwyn. Now you guys are chatting so much I can't see it anymore.
Bertrude.
And Dalbert. Okay, so you start with Bertrude. Maybe I'll start with Bertrude as well then. We need to take the legendary talisman. What's up, Beach? What's the deal? What is going on, guys? Now you're getting Nightbot mad at you. We know what happens when Nightbot gets mad. I won't take this one. I won't do it, Baylor. I know you have strong feelings about it. I won't do it. It's okay.
I don't have strong feelings about it. I just don't know what it does. Why is it useful? Why does anyone take it? I do not get it.
Oh, wants access to VODs. Gotcha. After I am swapped out, I can fish one of those. I can fish up the playlist for you. Like basically the RITE NITE playlist, essentially. Okay, so then Hedwyn is one of them, Jody is one of them, Dalbert is one of them. Who am I forgetting? Tizo? Maybe we go...
And Shin too.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll take her next. Although that does mean... that does mean Kalamer's anklet, which is... You know, on Isle of Kalamer, with the imps going everywhere, I feel like just embrace the chaos. Let's go for it. Snapcast will help. And then we'll do the throwing and the jumping. Yeah, the playlist for RITE NITE. I can I'll fish that one up once I'm done with this one here. Assuming other people will swap in for us, which we've been going for a little while now, Phaler and I, so maybe we'll do that soon.
Yeah, I'm ready for people to jump in after this one.
Ready whenever people are as well. And then Ruki was one of them, as was Tizo. I'll throw on Tizo. And this, and this. And you gotta love Hyloob Swing. Alright, here we go. And Imp for the Imp Stadium. Makes sense. Hello? Goodbye. Where am I going? Not over there, apparently. Imp said no. Oh, you switched that up. I really thought you were pointing in the other direction there. Saw that one coming, though.
The orb bathes first in the fate's flame.
Tizo, no! He's done it! He's ascended. Sort of. Kind of. That was bad timing. That was very bad timing. Oh, throw is off, though. Faye's coming back! Not quickly enough. Not quickly enough.
The Pyre's adversaries gained an edge.
One moment, please. Could you, like, not just stand in front of your Pyre for just a minute here? Because I know you're gonna do that. Trade casts.
The bog crone dove into the flame.
Oh, you have better range. Of course you do. Except, hold on. Tizo. Do it, buddy.
The fire's
There it is. Nope. jump into you, which is generally not a great idea. Ooh, bad timing on that as well. There we go, Tizo. We both run into each other. Apparently you won that duel. Just barely avoided that. Likewise there.
Was flung right in.
At the top. Nice. Nice. Well done. That time you beat me to the punch. The imp was in my way. Now, one moment. Fine, you want to set up for the block? Then I'll just throw it in. I've done that last time. Oh, I expected you to not do that. Ooh, don't do that either, please. I don't think that's gonna make it in. Not quite. Oh, that was quite a bit of range there. Oh, nearly got it off, but not quite. Well played.
Good game.
They somehow
Only the best for my boy. Well done.
despite their adversaries' efforts. The right is done.
Alright, so like I was saying, I can stick around if there's no one who's looking to get in right now, but we've been going for a little while, so if anyone wants to swap in for myself, then happy to do so. I think Baylor might have already beat me to the punch there. So, who would like to go next? And while you are thinking of that, I will tab out for a second here, and I will track down that RITE NITE playlist link for you. So give me just a minute here. I will be right back, and by that I just mean I'm tabbing out ever so briefly. Shouldn't be too hard to track it down. Let's see.
Back properly now.
Hello. In fact, we are looking for new people to jump in, so if you're ready
Yes.
to go,
I could.
awesome. Okay, let me just track down this link for people's. Here is. Copy the link.
Well, I can't make requests when I'm playing. I do have a bit of an idea for a stupid build, though.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me throw this back on. And let me also tab back on over. Okay, so if you are ready to go now, then I can set you up. We will probably want to have another person to go up against Hort because Taylor and I were going for a little while there. So if there's someone else who wants to hop in as well.
Is Brady saying that she can?
You can? Yeah?
Oh my god. I don't know if I've even played Brady
Really?
before, period.
That
Yeah.
sounds like we have to do that then, right? It's destiny. Okay, let me unplug my controller and let me set you guys up so that way we don't have Hort's curse. Just ignore the fact that something very strange happened for a second there.
It sounds like Brady, if you want to.
Okay, Streamlabs, the streaming software, has gone very bugged for the moment. That's weird. Can you guys still hear me? Because at the moment, I mean, in Discord, I'm pretty sure you can, but is the stream still up right now? Because it is basically showing me a static image and nothing else, which is not really what I'm looking for.
Here, let's see.
I've never seen this happen to me. What the heck are you doing, Streamlabs? Huh? Huh? I mean, I suppose I could still invite you guys, but the thing is, I can't even end the stream per se. There isn't even an end stream button. I mean, I could close the software and restart real quick. That would kind of be preferable right about now. It looks like you guys can still see stuff and things are still happening. It's just that I quite literally cannot do anything. If I could swap over to show you what I could see right now, then I would do so. But I can't do that because I literally cannot do anything on the software right now. I've never seen this happen. I have no idea what it is. It is basically just a static image.
Apparently it's working.
Oh yeah, well I mean I was attempting to tab over and that's why the music was out. But yeah, that's really odd. So you know what? I'm gonna try ending the stream or at least closing the software right now because this is pretty difficult to do anything right now. And then I'll restart the software, I'll restart the stream, and should be back in just a matter of minutes. But that is assuming that there's something else wonky happening that's going to stop me from resuming as soon as I open back up the software. But this is an odd one. Never seen this before. So I will hopefully be back in a couple of minutes. But I'll see you then? Question mark?